all of this time got me wondering when I'ma stand on the ground. Cause I've been sitting in a free fall. Don't think I'm ever gonna land. They playing T-ball. Bitch, I just hit a grand slam. Life is seesaw. And I'm a heavyweight man. Think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. But I've been stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands, begging for a chair, at least a place to rest my band. Pushing vocals for Barada. Got no morals, got my partner by my side, even when I'm acting like a monster. Sorry that I ever got her. I wish I handled you with more heartfelt manners. My manners disappear constant. I blame it all on the world. Think I should focus my posture. No, my position is perfect. Repeat that shit like a mantra. So self-deceit like a guru. That's how I'm feeling, like constant imposter syndrome. I got that. I'm asking something unlocked, and I put myself in the boxes and stack alongside my awkward. Think it's time that we knock 'em and watch 'em topple it over. Yeah, this a free fall. Don't think I'm ever gonna land. They playing T-ball. Bitch, I just hit a grand slam. Think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. For I get stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands. Yeah, this a free fall. Don't think I'm ever gonna land. Life is seesaw, and I'm a heavyweight man. Think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. For I get stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands. I made some bad decisions. Let's call them learning moments. I'm my worst opponent. I said I didn't notice, only cause it hurt to notice. See, it was perfect for a second till a minute turned a leap year and I couldn't hold it. It's all falling down. I dropped the hurt upon us. See the worst in every person. I'm my surface monster. Only show a half face. Swing bashes for the bad days. Get lost at every pathway. Someone save me from uncertain somethings. The whole world is broken. Humpty Dumpty got no pieces. He can put it back together. God is mad the weather. How we show his temper. Hurricanes, fires, plagues, and locusts. Think the world is falling. Someone catch it, please. All these catastrophes got me scared. All the love in me will atrophy. Dissolve the apathy. But think I'd rather be right here in this second. For it all falls down and I'm left with the embers. Yeah, this a free fall. Don't think I'm ever gonna land. They playing T-ball. Bitch, I just hit a grand slam. Think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. For I get stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands. Yeah, this a free fall. Don't think I'm ever gonna land. Life is seesaw, and I'm a heavyweight man. Think I'ma lead off in the place I wanna stand. For I get stranded in the air, hanging out with empty hands.
As always, you know what it is. This is secondhand information, so don't come for me. Anything that I say is my damn opinion, and that is my right. But if you do come for me, let me just tell you, you gonna get nothing but bills. That's all I got to say. And if that's what you want, please take them. Take them all. Take all them damn bills. Anyways, here's the opening.
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just winning. I'm a fan. 10.
Okay, there we go. I am back. What's up? Before I begin, you know how I do. Give me a second here.
Hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
And
Hi.
just to make sure that y'all know, as usual, I am still in a goddamn swimming suit because at one point I got tricked and it was kind of chill, but I don't know. Maybe it's the buzz ball, maybe it's the weather. All I know is I'm hot and I got the fan on. So, of course, I'm in a swimming suit and it's still August, okay? Um, so that's what's up with that. But anyways, yeah, I took my braids out, and I'm doing the phony pony, so don't mind me. But anyways, let's get into the first story. This shit really rocked me. I'm gonna tell you off the bat. When they I mean, dude didn't seem like the most savory guy, but nobody deserved what happened to this dude. So let's check out this story because it's bullshit what they did.
And then the smoke got me.
If y'all don't remember this dude, let me go ahead and pull up the goddamn title. Feeling of stagnation runs through Ferguson, a city once known as ground zero for change. I really can't stand when people seem to forget shit like tragedies. Why the hell is it that only certain tragedies get forgotten, but other ones never forget? What the fuck? Anyways, so Ferguson, Missouri, 10 years ago, it seemed as though the world had erupted in this nondescript suburb of St. Louis. Michael Brown Jr., a black teenager, had been gunned down by white police officer, prompting weeks of protest and a flood of media attention on the rising prominence of police brutality upon black people. The fucked up thing about it is these few and not. I'm just saying these few and not as non-viral. Well, they're more viral than anything. These stories are few compared to what really is going on. That's all I'm saying. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up because I'm pretty damn sure more than one black teenager lost their life in that way. It's fucked up. That's all I can say. Anyways, back then, when officers finished their shifts patrolling the protest demanding justice, they would congregate at Marley's, a known police bar about 5 minutes from where Brown was unalived. That's kind of sick. That's really kind of sick, dude. And I'm pretty sure y'all are familiar with these pictures and stuff. It's really ridiculous that we get so placated. Hey Terry, how you doing? I hate that we get placated. I think really we just need to not let up. We always get placated and we let go, but what I really feel like is we just need to keep our foot on these motherfuckers. My volume is low. Oh Lord, here we go. Let me see. Let's see here now. Okay, that's max. Give me a second here. Okay, give me just a moment. I'm gonna see about it. Let's see here now. Okay, system. Do you have your volume down? Just curious. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm looking at my speakers and they are showing 100% at volume. Let me see. Maybe I can change the format. No, 24-bit is the highest. All of it is at that level. Audio allows apps and Windows to use this device for volume. Let's see. Don't allow. What do you mean don't allow? Okay, let's see here now. Audio enhancement. Uh, Give me just a second. Windows Sonic for. I will go out and come back in. Okay, I'm still messing with this to see about it. God dang it. Let's see here now. Sound settings. Give me just a moment. I'll get back into this story in just a moment. Yeah, I'm back in this damn speakers. Speakers. Okay, yeah. Speakers are about right. Let me get over here again. Let's see. Open volume mixer. Let's see. Output. I got it on speaker real tech audio. Let's see here now. My microphone is at that point, but let me see what I can. Maybe this one. Would this work? I don't know. Can you still hear me? I hope this works. Lord have mercy. I hope this works. Um, Anyways, in 2022, Marley was sold and replaced by Elias Southern Style Breakfast and Brunch, a black-owned restaurant, and the significance of the new ownership is not lost on Adrian Williams, one of the thousands of Ferguson residents who marched for Brown and helped shape a movement that spread across the country. She used to live 2 blocks away from Marley's. That's the best I can do at this point, because all I did was change stuff, and I'm at 100%. Let me see here now. Select sound output. Yeah, I got it on my real audio right here. And spatial sound is off. And maybe I need to put spatial more settings. I don't know what else to tell you. Mono audio is off, so it's at stereo. Let's see here now. How about this? Is this better? Can you hear me now? I hope that's perfect, because I can't push anything else up. Let me see here now. Yeah, everything's up. Everything is at 100%. I can't push it up no more. I checked every app I'm using. Where was I again? Okay, believe it or not, but I feel safer with this spot here than I did with all those white officers hanging out here, said Williams 47, who now resides in St. Louis. I was glad to see it go. So, well, at least that fucked up place is gone. But the switch from white police bar to black-owned restaurant is one of the very few tangible changes in Ferguson in the last 10 years. By the time Brown lay unalive in the street, Ferguson's black community had reached a breaking point. Those who spoke to NBC News said people had long been suffering in silence, dealing with a glaring lack of economic opportunities and a steady drumbeat of disproportionately harsh and racially biased policing tactics. The protests were the symptoms of a fever that had been breaking for too long. Ferguson demanded change, and yet these motherfuckers still haven't made much of a change for these people. So I recall the anger, the hurt and pain, the smell of smoke, military trucks, Williams said, shaking her head. Never forget it. Why is it that when we say never forget it, it's not used as much as when they say never forget? Because I'm just saying, they don't really talk about these situations as much as they do other ones, like 9/11. Yeah, I know that harmed a lot of people, but this shit harmed a lot of people too. Shit. Friday marks a decade since Brown was pew-pewed multiple times by Officer Darren Wilson in the street on a hot Saturday afternoon. In front of several witnesses, many of them said Brown was retreating and had his hands in the air. Wilson relieved from duty, but St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell declined to charge him with the crime. You bitch ass. So did the U.S. Department of Justice, which months later did issue a consent decree outlining the racist policing tactics used against black residents in the city. Oh, you don't say. You dirty. So look at this shit here. 1,300 people unalived by police. That was of 2023. So this is ongoing. And as of this year, 800 motherfucker. Who is not reporting this shit? 800. And that's one city. I just want y'all to know that is one motherfucking city. This is not the culling I keep talking about. This is definitely not the culling, god dang it. The culling I'm talking about is at the White House and in the fucking Congress, okay? Not innocent people. The Pew Pew and its aftermath took a toll on a crestfallen family and a city mired in underdevelopment. With the national spotlight on Ferguson, residents renewed their calls for improvements, but none of those cries have brought substantial change in the 10 years since, they say. Few people understand this urgency and frustration more than Michael Brown Sr. The unaliving of his son forced Brown, 45, to change, to grow up, he said. Once a reserve man, he has blossomed into a non-profit leader and community activist, all the while grieving so intensely that he only began laughing again last year, he said. That is fucked up. But I believe him because I have not smiled in a while. Woo, look at that beard. That is really sad though. Almost everywhere in Ferguson are reminders of his 18-year-old child on billboards, in businesses, on t-shirts. There's a feeling of communal connection to the family, an empathy that runs deep, and an undying sense of grief because Brown was one of them. The ubiquitous image of Michael is also a reminder of the city's unheard cries for investment and reform. There have been a lot of there has been a lot of money that's come here through the unaliving of Mike Brown, said his father. There's a lot of stuff that has been built and put in place, but not in the right places. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Of fucking course. I hate when that happens. Fucking stop moving the fucking money to the less deserving, you bitches. I hate when y'all do that shit. You get on my motherfucking nerves. You move the money from the needy fucking neighborhoods to the fucking rich ones. Stop that shit. And then you wonder why motherfuckers is angry and always so violent. Anyways, some parts of town have been upgraded with streetscaping. A National Urban League community center now stands where there was a QT convenience store that was burned down during the protests. Well, that's good at least. What is that person wearing? Never mind. Oh, hey Miss Ann. Hey Angie. I'm sorry, that came out my mouth real quick. I'm so used to getting called Miss Ann. I'm so used to saying Ann. So sorry. But hey girl, you got us on the first story. We talking about what happened to Ferguson in the last 10 years, and apparently not much. And apparently somebody could really make some money off of this damn lawn right here. Seriously, that's scary. Anyways, but most of those who spoke to NBC News say progress in Ferguson has been frustratingly slow. Decades of government records show Coldwater Creek, which runs nearby, has been dangerously contaminated. Additionally, residents say more businesses have shuttered than opened along West Florissant, the avenue at the heart of the unrest. The main thoroughfare looks almost identical to 2014, save for a boys and girls club and a health clinic. New affordable housing has been minimal. Boy, do I feel that shit. The median family income, oh Lord, let me go back up. The median income family here was 42,000 in 2014, about 9,000 less than the national average. It was 47,410 in 2022, far below the 74,580 national average. I don't make that shit, so what the fuck? Breathing. Ooh, you dirty bastards. According to the most recent census, Justin Eidelberg, a childhood friend of the elder Brown and member of Forward Through Ferguson, a group created to help local organizations, businesses, and communities promote racial equity, and said an influx of resources has little impact on residents' lives. That is not good. And Lord, man, I can't get over how tall this man's forehead is. That is the tallest forehead ever. Okay? This dude, I hope he got paid by Purina. That's all I gotta say. It's clear that some people benefited from all the attention Ferguson received in 2014, Eidelberg said. Locally, there have been more opportunities for executive positions and corporate positions for black people. A lot of people knew about racial equity, but a lot of people in Ferguson did not. So a critical gap remains: the lack of allocated funds to help community members implement solutions they co-create. Systemic barriers remain, Heidelberg said. Minimal access to innovation, investment, and opportunities for people to improve their own lives and their communities continues to characterize Ferguson to this day. National average, what states are they calculating? That's what I want to know. Because shit, I am below average. And damn it if I ain't struggling. Heidelberg is the founder of Cabane District CDC, a group designed to assist local residents in the areas of housing and social and economic solutions. We need to work on the quality of life in our community, he said. We need investment projects, not charity projects. When you get charity projects in our neighborhood, it's a donation and they move on. That helps, but when you invest, you stick around to make sure your investment grows. Good to know. Good to know. Lake Charles is like that. They try to open up businesses, at least in the black area, and they do not last, which pisses me off. Cause man, some of those restaurants be really cool, and then all of a sudden they're gone, and it's like, where the fuck did they go? And you find out they went to the white side. Seriously, that's what we called it, the white side. Anyways, outgoing Representative Cori Bush, Democrat for Missouri, or I don't know, was invested in building up Ferguson. Many took it hard when she lost the Democratic primary on Tuesday to Wesley Bell, the prosecutor who did not press charges against Wilson in Brown's unaliving. It was a blow to all of us, said Trina Owens. Okay, so basically what they're saying is, don't look for no improvements for Ferguson for at least until this bastard gets out of office. That's just fucked up. Anyways, it's like one step forward, two steps back. Exactly. That's kind of basically what I was saying. As for policing, the once virtually all-white police department, 50 of the 53 officers were white in a town that was 67% black in 2014. Can y'all say apartheid? Has gone through two chiefs since Brown's unaliving. That's not good. The department is now predominantly black, according to Mayor Ella Jones, and only 4 officers from 2014 remain on Ferguson's force. I'm not sure. I hope that's a good thing. I don't know. The faces have changed, Brown's senior said. Stop and frisk has stopped. They are using body cams. I can say residents are not being harassed like they were up to 10 years ago. Well, at least that's a good thing. After an initial grieving period, Brown's wife, Cal, told him to speak up because people think Mike didn't have a father. So Brown did. I had to open my mouth, put my big drawers on, and let the world know he does have a father. Did you really need to say that, though? He eventually formed Chosen for Change, a nonprofit that centers on helping fathers who lose a child in similar fashion cope with devastation through group meetings, outings, and other activities that promote bonding. Well, that's good. They help Corey's opponent to defeat her. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm telling these brothers it's okay to cry. You got to get it out. You're not soft because you let it out. That's one thing with my affirmation I kind of was trying to say. He said, my program actually helps build fathers back up because this is definitely a life sentence that we live in. Instead of sending these brothers back out on the street as a ticking time bomb, we help and mold them to a new person because they definitely are not the same person they were before they lost a loved one. Very true. People change after you lose someone, especially when they're a part of you. Whew. That's a very nice picture. Brown's family and community leaders remain committed to commemorating his life every year with a week of events, including the exhibit featuring art and artifacts of his life, a screening of the documentary Ferguson Rises, a panel discussion with fathers who lost their sons at the hands of police, and other gatherings. Doing this work helps me, Brown said. I do a lot of my healing through my work. This is how I sustain and not flip out or lose my mind. So we're helping each other. He laughed. I've been drowning for 9 years, Brown said. I'm just disgusted that not so much has changed. And I'm really getting sick and tired of this shit happening where things have to go so fucking viral to the point where we're about to erupt for people to try and placate us and give us a few pats on the head and we calm the fuck down. Shit's got to change. Shit. In the last several years, efforts have been made to unify black and white Ferguson every month. Hold on. It's honorable for Mike's father to create that organization. Yep. Every month, residents of both races gather for communal events, something that did not happen prior to the Pew Pew. At a service on Wednesday at the St. Stephen's Episcopal Church, white and black residents worshiped in unison in the name of Michael Brown Jr. I don't know what to tell you now, god dang it. It's probably the internet. This tragedy has brought us together, said Trina Owens Rogers, and that's something because 10 years ago, his unaliving was something that arrived at all of our doorsteps. Michael Brown opened my eyes to what was going on in our city. Protesting was an eye opener, but necessary. Here we are now, still looking for change, though. At this point, I just say, Lord, help us. I am trying to figure out what the heck am I going to do when this month is out, when my podcast, because I don't know what I'm going to do. But right now, that's neither here nor there. I'll figure it out when it comes to it. But for now, y'all go ahead and check out this commercial, and I'll see you in a minute. I don't know why the hell I'm hopping up and down, because seriously, I'm actually not moving. But anyways, here we go.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tape, say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house,
Y'all give me a moment. I kind of hit rock bottom for a moment today, and I'm just going through it. But I did actually go into my refrigerator and see what I had in there. And as I had mentioned to Terry, I had some gizzards. So what I did was I defrosted them, and I had some cream of mushroom. I added that with some seasonings like Slap Your Mama and some scallion onions, some garlic, some adobo, the one without the black pepper, the one without the black pepper. I don't like that one. And some paprika. I've been messing with the paprika. I don't know why. It's something about the paprika. I've been wondering. I don't taste the difference, but I'm still trying. And then I put some diced potatoes in there. They were canned, but shit, they were cheap. Somebody might have gave them to me. I've been going through some crises. But anyways, put that in there. I put it in a slow cooker yesterday. It is still in that slow cooker. It was on low. But now, I think now I'm going to eat it. Yes, girl. Yes, I am eating again. Good grief. Like I told you, I broke down and bought some groceries. I finally found some beef neck bones. So I want to do that. If you help me pack, I'll cook that and we can share it. But anyways, let's move on to this story. Man accused of plotting to dismember black teen weeks before their first date. This was reported 2 days ago. This girl right here, beautiful, but I don't know what the hell that filter is. I'm not sure what to say about it. A Wisconsin man charged with unaliving and Lord, he did get a hold of her. Oh, I'm so sorry. Charged with the unaliving and dismemberment of a 19-year-old college student who he went on a first date. Yeah, I remember. I reported about this. With allegedly plotted to unalive her weeks before she went missing. First of all, girl, why the hell did you want to talk to a 33-year-old and you 19? I had a friend, she was 13 and she was she was messing with a 33-year-old. That's illegal. It's disgusting too. I think I was 16 when the shit happened, but hell, I'm just that kind of person that I can't stop you. I'm not your keeper, unfortunately. Now, if you try to do something stupid like unalive yourself, I'll step in, but you going and talking to some dude, I can't stalk you like that. I'm sorry. I can tell you what I feel, but what can I say? Anyways, according to newly unsealed court documents obtained by WITI, 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson told a friend that he intended to unalive Sadie Oshade Robinson, 19. The friend submitted the information to Milwaukee police as a confidential informant. Robinson unalived after going on a date with Anderson on April 1st, according to the sheriff's office. On April 2nd, Robinson's severed leg was found near a 100-foot bluff by the water's edge in Warningmont Park I ain't saying that shit. I don't know what that is. Anyways, more remains were discovered in an area of Milwaukee on April 6th. A human foot was found adjacent to the train tracks. Robinson's car was also found in flames. Anderson is facing several charges, including murder and mutilating a corpse in connection to Robinson's unaliving. After Anderson was taken into custody, blood was found on a bed and walls leading to the basement of his home. You sick bastard. The blood found in Anderson's home didn't match Robinson's. It's unclear whose blood was found in his home. That is really scary. Oh, Lord. The confidential informant told police that they were in Anderson's home in March when the man showed them the basement. According to the informant, Anderson planned on pew-pewing Robinson and then dismember her body in the room before disposing Robinson's body throughout the city. Why would you do this? What is the point of this? What were you trying to say? Do you really hate black people that much? Or what? Why her? I got too many damn questions for this shit. Why? What was the point of this shit? Seriously, what is your malfunction, you twisted bastard? Oh, Lord. Anyways, in a statement, Anderson's attorney, Anthony Cotton, I feel bad for you to represent this demon, addressed the allegation, saying that the information provided by people who refuse to identify themselves and wish to be labeled confidential informants is often false and exaggerated. Can we go back to what was found in his house? How about that alone, okay? How about that alone? Why you got that? I don't give a damn if it's human blood or animal blood. Why you got that much blood in your house like that? Something's wrong. Let's investigate him. What the hell? What do you mean false and exaggerated? You sick bat. Hell yeah, I would be unidentified too if somebody did this shit and told me. He probably said it with a very twisted face too. I'm telling you, them sick bastards, I ain't smiling. I'm telling you right now, I will hide from your ass and report on you, god dang it. Shit, that's sick. Something wrong with that man. And then you got the nerve to say it was false and exaggerated. You know something. I hope you have nightmares. While we have not been provided with the name of this individual, the information provided by him or her is completely untrue, and there is no physical evidence to support these baseless. Did you not look at the damn basement? The fuck? Anyways, this is another example of someone choosing to spew Yeah, keep saying that. Keep saying that damn shit. There's too much damn evidence. Oh, Lord, I'm so glad I didn't go into law. I was going to be a lawyer. I couldn't do this shit. I'm telling you right now. What the hell is up with my face? My expression is not changing. I'm kind of upset with that. My expression is not changing. Let me go and calibrate something. Because I don't know what happened. I'm very upset. I'm not smiling about this shit at all. Let's see here now. Let me try one more time. Nope, I still look apathetic. Let me look at my sentence. Something wrong here. Damn it, where's my expressions? I got some issues with this shit here. I have expressions that not working right now, and I'm not happy about that at all. Woo. Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm not happy about it. How about that? I'm just not happy about it. But you know, like I said, shit, you know how I do. I'm gonna give you the fuckery, and then I'm gonna bring you back up. So shit's still kind of dark. Let's get it, goddamn. Let's get it. Missing black woman found unalived in vehicle after mom received odd text. This is a very beautiful woman. I'm so sorry for the loss. Good grief. A missing woman in Georgia has been found unalived after her mother received an odd text message per WSB TV. 36-year-old Shamika Torin was last seen in Augusta on July 31st before she went missing. Torin is believed to have been in a white 2004 Ford F-250 that was driven by 37-year-old Barrett Martin, her boyfriend of 2 months. The fuck? So, how about we all just start wearing body cams? How about that? Because this is getting ridiculous. Shit, you can't even date now. The DeKalb County medical examiner said Torrance' body was discovered in a vehicle parked at a Kroger store on Sunday, August 4th. Martin is currently wanted for questioning. Torin and Martin reportedly got into an argument at her house before she disappeared. According to reports, Torin's mother also received text messages that didn't sound like her daughter following her disappearance. Would y'all motherfuckers stop doing that shit? Would you please stop pretending to be people's loved ones like we don't know how they sound, like we don't know, they wouldn't say this shit and they wouldn't say that shit. Y'all get on my motherfucking nerves with that shit. Seriously, stop it. It's not cute. Okay? I'm just saying. Y'all sit up there and you do this crap and you think you slick, as my mother would say, you think you slick, but you're not. I just want you to know that you are not slick. This is not cute, and quite frankly, it's very insulting. Really, it's insulting. That's all I can tell you. How dare you sit your asses up there and pretend to be someone that you basically desecrated. You're disgusting. That's all I can say. You're fucking disgusting. So anyways, after learning about the messages, deputies attempted to contact Martin multiple times. He eventually called the police back and asked to speak to Torin. Why would you ask to speak to Torin? Okay. Deputies said they heard Martin saying, "Wake up," before their call disconnected. A GoFundMe account has been created to help with funeral expenses for Torin, who was the mother of 3 young children. You know what? If you're guilty, as I usually say, there is a place in down there for you. That's all I can say. That's disgusting, and you need your ass whooped. You really do. Like I said, she was so beautiful, so sad. Yes. I'm just saying, what the fuck is up with you men? And I don't know. Like I said, they have to question him. They haven't said they found him guilty. They haven't said they had any evidence. But if he is guilty, you need to, what the fuck is with people not keeping their hands to themselves? That's my issue. Why the fuck do you always got to put your hands on people for petty shit? Unless somebody is actually coming for you, please give me an actually good reason why you deserve to put your hands on people. Real talk. That's all I want to know. But fuckery's still going and my expressions ain't working, but I promise you I am not happy about this shit. But hey, let's just blame it on what's in my mouth right now, okay? And I don't mean my mouth physically. I mean in my avatar's mouth, because I wish I could be doing that right now. But that would cause me to slow down and telling you what's happening. So here we go.
Emotional content.
Go back to the zoo. White woman unleashes racist rants on black driver. When are y'all gonna stop being so damn bold when you hit the right one? Because apparently you have very good luck. You are all hitting the wrong one. You keep hitting the wrong one that is going to put up with this shit and not whoop your ass. I can't wait until one of you racist assholes catch the right one on the wrong day and get your ass handed to you. Seriously, fuck around and find out is all I can say. A white woman was caught on camera in her racist rant against a black driver in Florida. I am not surprised. TikTok creator Tizzy Ent shared the footage of a white driver unleashing on the black woman who was on her way to drop off her daughter to daycare. Great. 2 for 1. You traumatized 2 people. Wonderful. The racist rant unfolded after the black driver had spotted a truck swerving in and out of traffic behind her. The driver stopped at a red light in a turning lane at an intersection that didn't allow right turns on the red light. As she was waiting for the light to turn green, the black woman heard a bang on her door, which ended up being the white woman carrying a firearm. TikToker at Tizzy Ent said. She said her first impression was that it was a police officer because of the force multiplier. The white driver was at her door with a firearm and a holster on her side. The TikToker explained she's yelling, "You stupid nigger, you and your monkey baby, you're gonna make me late." Then she walks away. You made yourself late, you dumbass. The time it took to get your firearm, get out that damn car. I hope you find the right one and they stand their ground, you sick bitch. Yes, I called her a bitch. That's some sick shit to do to a mother and a child. A daycare child too? You mother... Anyways, Video of the interaction started after the white driver returned to her truck and began yelling racist statements at the black family. Don't bother me, you ugly nigger. You are a fucking ugly bitch. Like your baby, you're a sick bitch. You gonna go hell for this one. Learn how to drive before you unalive her, the white woman said. Go back to the zoo, you stupid monkey. How much you want to bet that damn woman looked like more of an animal than the woman she was insulting? I've seen it. It's ridiculous. Some people just don't seem to look in the mirror. Anyways, after her Ross's rant, the white woman drove off and the black woman followed her to try to capture her license plate. The white driver then started maneuvering around the black woman's car and brake checking her, Actiziv Int said. According to the TikToker, the white woman followed the black driver into a parking lot. The black woman started honking her horn for attention out of fear. That situation might escalate, prompting the white driver to drive off. Watch the video. Is that her? Damn, she's ugly. She kind of looks like the fuck does she look like? Damn, she's ugly. A bear? A big-nosed bear. That's what she looked like. Damn. So yeah, fuckery all around. I'm not happy about this shit. My shit didn't work. Exactly. I don't know what to say, but this shit is ridiculous and they need to knock it off. They really need to. They're gonna find the right one. That's all I'm saying. I got approach in the parking lot, and now, like I say, I don't carry a force multiplier, but I carry some surprises, and they don't be that far from hand. So just watch out. Who faster, me or you? The nerve of this cave beast. Yeah, there you go. She looked like a cave beast. There you go. But we ain't done. We ain't done. Here we go again.
And then the smoke got me.
Karen berates a family, tries to rope off section of public beach. When are you motherfuckers going to realize that you really cannot own land? You didn't make it. How can you own something that you didn't make? I don't get that shit. But okay. So a white homeowner is being dubbed as a Karen after she was caught on camera yelling at beachgoers and roping off part of the public beach she claimed was her property. Did we not just hear that? Public beach? Can we say that again? Public beach? Okay, let's keep it. In a video shared on TikTok, this is why I don't go on TikTok. I'd probably punch somebody in the fucking face. In a TikTok shared, the homeowner appeared to berate a family who was walking on Laguna Beach's Victoria Beach near her property. Get fucking moving. I'm not joking around, the woman shouted. It's not harassment on the beach. It's harassment in my home property. Get out of here now. The homeowner went on to unravel a white cord, which she used to enclose an area of the beach she claimed belonged to her. In the video, a child could be heard telling his family that the woman is so angry. You bet I'm angry, the woman said. This is not an Instagram moment place. You're in my property. Get moving now. A woman recording the video responded, ma'am, we're walking. Pretty fucking slow, the homeowner responded. Oh, Lord Jesus. I can't with the content reporter her name to the popo. Good. God dang it, good. You know, I don't know what to tell y'all. According to reports, the California Coastal Commissioner found the homeowner violated the law by roping off a portion of the public beach. Good for you. The homeowner was reportedly told to remove her ropes from the property or she may incur a fine of up to $11,000 a day. Laguna Beach park rangers also told residents that such behavior is unacceptable regardless of property boundaries and reminded them that any beach-related issues should be reported to the city for mediation, according to reports. God dang you over-entitled bitch. I don't even think that was a race thing. They didn't really say, but I did see the TikToker's picture, and I really just think that was just a ignorant ass woman. Really, that's all I can say. But before we get to everybody's unfavorite felon, here go my commercial again, because I don't be remembering to say shit. So here we go. Where is my mic?
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tape, say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
So Trump's near death helicopter experience didn't happen, ex-mayor says. Am I surprised that he lied? No, not one bit. This ugly bastard here, why is he so damn ugly?
You're the ugly motherfucker.
I don't understand how his lips look like that. Ugh. Former president and current felon Donald Trump recently claimed that he nearly unalived in a helicopter landing with former San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown. Why is this man always in the news now? Willie, get on. Shit. But Brown says the incident never happened per CNN. I still don't know what the hell Willie Brown looks like. I can't believe somebody voted for somebody named Willie. On Thursday, August 8th, Trump appeared at a news conference at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, where a reporter asked him about Vice President Kamala Harris's previous relationship with Brown. Harris has been attacked by right-wing figures as a mistress for her previous relationship with Brown, despite it being public and occurring after he was separated from his wife. Trump claimed he knew Brown very well and recounted how he allegedly had a near-death experience with the former mayor. I know Willie Brown very well. In fact, I went down in a helicopter with him. Yeah, I think the phrasing. We thought maybe this is the end. We were in a helicopter going to a certain location together, and there was an emergency landing, Trump said Thursday. This was not a pleasant landing, and Willie was. He was a little concerned, so I know him. I know him pretty well. I mean, I haven't seen him in years. Do you even know who the hell you talking about? I don't think he knows who he's talking about. Later that day, Brown shut down Trump's claims as obviously wrong. I've never been in a helicopter with him in my life, Brown told CNN. He is trying his best to get some way to degrade Kamala, the former mayor added to Trump. There is no reason why her name ought to be mentioned anywhere near his lies, period. According to the New York Times, Trump confused Willie Brown with former California Governor Jerry Brown. Oh, you just sick. Who toured wildfire damage with Trump in a helicopter in November 2018. And this is better. That means he has a degraded goddamn memory. You want that to be in control of the fucking button? Woo! You guys are idiots. Don't call him a man. That's insulting to the man. He is a whole demon. I don't think he's human. Like, I agree with Stormy. That's a turd right there. Do not insult the poor people that don't know how to tan. Good grief. That is a turd and a demon. That ain't human. Ugh. And this dumbass has a horrible memory. He can't talk right, and you have the nerve to sit up there and not question his cognitive. This is a dumbass. That is a very dumbass creature right there. There you go. He's a creature. Creep. Anyways, California Governor Gavin Newsom, who also was on the tour, said Trump claims, I call complete BS. I was on the helicopter with Jerry Brown and Trump, and it didn't go down, Newsom told Times. During Thursday's news conference, Trump also claimed that Willie Brown was not a fan of Harris, citing that he had told him terrible things about the Democratic presidential nominee. Brown said of Trump's allegations, "No, why would I? Give me a break, please." This is just, I don't know what to tell you. It's desperate spreading fake news. All he does, I promise you, I've never seen someone lie so much in my life. And with a straight face, you would think eventually, oh Lord, Jesus. And then he gets caught in the lies. That's the fucked up thing. Please, if you're going to lie to me, be a good liar. Don't just sit up there and lie and forget the shit you said. But in the same vein, I'm going after his creepy ass looking VP now too, because he's in the damn news too. This dumbass tried to he tried to basically clap back at Kamala, and it did not work. J.D. Vance's attempt to confront Kamala Harris on a plain tarmac fails. This is a very weird looking man. I'm going to tell you right now. And I saw him without a beard. It's even worse. J.D. Vance failed at his attempt to confront Vice President Kamala Harris on a plain tarmac in Wisconsin. On Wednesday, August 7th, Vance approached Air Force Two. I never thought I'd say that. Harris's plane on the Wisconsin tarmac with plans to confront the Democratic nominee for president per the Daily Beast. Wait a minute. Let me just ask this. So since the laws are new and the president is king, does that mean that the vice president can do pretty much anything too? Because then if that's the case, this jackass encroached on her property. They could have turned him into target practice. I personally feel that would have been just. I'm just saying. Vance's attempt failed as he realized that Air Force Two was empty and Harris wasn't present. I just wanted to check out my future plane, Vance told reporters on the Wait a minute, bitch. Your ass is still a civilian. Wait a minute. You're not the president. You're still a civilian. How dare you go there? You ain't got the right to do that. Oh, Lord. Vance, former president and current felon, Donald Trump's running mate, said he wanted to go say hello to the vice president, lies, and asked her why she refuses to answer questions, lies. It's unclear what questions Vance was referring to. Soon after the Ohio senator stormed Harris's empty plane, it says plan, but it's plane, the vice president's campaign released a video on TikTok, seemingly making fun of Vance over the incident. I want to know, why was he allowed on the plane? She is still the vice president. He has no right near her fucking plane. I just want to know why he was allowed to do that. Anyways, the campaign dubbed the popular TikTok sound over Harris and her running mate Tim Walz in front of their plane on the Drumpf Vance plane. Oh Lord, let me try that again. In front of their plane as the Drumpf Vance plane took off. Now, I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening when all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice, the sound boasted. And there it is. If you want to see it, check it out. You know how my internet is right now, so I don't know what to tell you. Harris and Vance are reportedly holding dueling campaign stops throughout this week. Vance, you're creepy, and I kind of feel like you're a douchebag. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. And that's all I got to say about that. But an update to the Devontae Mitchell case. Here we go. Hold on.
Emotional content.
4 hotel workers are charged in the unaliving of Devontae Mitchell. Here's a picture of him right there. 43-year-old man, unalived by hotel security. 4 Milwaukee hotel workers have been charged in the connection of the unaliving of Devontae Mitchell, a 49-year-old man who was pinned to the ground and beaten. Hotel security guards Todd Erickson and Brandon Turner, front desk worker Devin Johnson Carson, and bellhop Herbert Williamson are facing felony murder charges in connection to Mitchell's unaliving outside the Hyatt Regency on June 30th, per the Associated Press. Can we stop for a moment and continue to look at what the titles of these dumbasses are? Okay, I can understand someone walking you out if they're the security guard, but what the hell does the bellhop and the front desk worker have shit to do with this man? That is not in your goddamn title. I've worked in different positions and I've applied to different positions. That ain't in the goddamn description of your job. Your nosy asses should have stayed your stupid asses inside, and I hope you get the full count for that bullshit. Keep your damn nose out of people's business. Anyways, Mitchell's unaliving unfolded after he was seen frantically running into the hotel's lobby, gift shop, and a women's bathroom, according to a complaint obtained by AP. Mitchell was then dragged outside of the hotel and beaten by workers. Video showed the employees kneeling on Mitchell's back and neck, prompting protests across the country and comparisons to George Floyd's unaliving. According to the complaint, Johnson Carson said Mitchell showed clear signs of extreme distress, including gags, distressed breathing, and repeated pleas for help. Can we start, seriously, just pushing psychiatry into full mode and start doing higher bonuses. We need more mental health people on different areas, because this could have been a mental health issue. And had somebody been there, they could have told these lunkheads, get your ass off of him. Shit. Anyways, all of these factors, the gasping, the actions of words of DM, the distress that he was in, show that all four defendants were aware that holding DM's face first on the ground was practically certain to cause impairment of his physical condition, the complaint states. The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner ruled Mitchell's unaliving a homicide, and his cause of unaliving restraint, asphyxia, and toxic effects of cocaine and meth. Woo, Lord. If the four workers are convicted, they could face up to 15 years and 9 months in jail. What the fuck is up with the 9 months? I don't get that one. 4 hired employees involved in the unaliving of Devontae Mitchell have been charged, a significant step towards justice for the family of Devontae Mitchell. Attorney Ben Crump said in how many cases does he have right now? I thought a lawyer could only deal with one case at a time. Shit. Oh Lord. Anyways, the fact that Devontae was held face down on the pavement for 8 to 9 minutes, just like George Floyd, is a sobering reminder of the urgent need for accountability and justice. Devontae's life mattered, and this story will not be forgotten. He added, I already just said it. If we fucking stop backing down when they try to fucking gaslight us and appease us with little bitty shit, and just keep our necks on their backs. Because they always come up with this shit. They say they're going to be right and they're going to fix it, and they don't. And we're back to square one again. Like the shit never happened. That's what I'm saying. We need to stop fucking backing down. Yes, we can't protest all the damn time, but damn it, we got to do something. Because it's like all they got to do is like do a few higher campaigns, a few of these stupid ass programs that they forget about, and then once they feel like they've already placated us, here come the Rossism again, and they forget everything. I can't deal with it. Oh my goodness. But before we move on, you know how I do. Here come the commercial, because I'm finally, this next part, I'm not sure if it's fuckery, but it's stupid. So here we go.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
So, cringy moves and a white B-girl's do-rag prompt questions about the Olympic breaking's authenticity. Yeah, all right. I don't understand what the fuck, but we're going to find out. This was reported today. It was in Paris, from the Australian B-girl with the meme-worthy kangaroo dance move to the silver medal-winning Lithuanian in a do-rag breaking Olympics debut, had a few moments that raised questions from viewers about whether the essence of hip-hop art form was captured at the Paris Games. I can't stand when y'all motherfuckers do this shit. I really and honestly hope wherever the fuck y'all are from, that's what you grew up to be doing. Like you grew up to do that shit, because otherwise you are fucking appropriating. We've had areas where we've had white dudes grow up with us and all that shit, and the motherfuckers lived in the same situations as us, so we accepted that shit, and they still had the same decency not to try and be something they weren't. How the fuck y'all end up with this shit is I don't get it. Anyways, Rachel Gunn, that's her name, or B-girl Ray Gunn. I hope somebody stubs your toe. A 36-year-old professor from Sydney, Australia, you need your ass whooped, quickly achieved internet fame, but not necessarily for Olympic-level skill. Competing against some B-girls half her age, she was swept out of the round-robin stage without earning a single point, and her unconventional moves landed flat while failing to match the skill levels of her foes. Why the fuck was she entered in this shit then? Lord. At one point, Gunn raised one leg while standing and leaned back with her arms bent towards her ears At another, while laying on her side, she reached her toes, flipped over, and did it again in a move dubbed the kangaroo. That's I wouldn't name that shit. That don't sound right. I'm gonna promise you right now. Gunn has a PhD in cultural studies. How? And her LinkedIn page notes she is interested in cultural politics of breaking. You need your ass whooped. I was never going to beat these girls on what they do best, their power moves, said Gunn. What I bring is creativity. That doesn't look creative at all. It looks stupid as hell. You look like an idiot. Oh, Lord have mercy. Clips of her routine have gone viral on TikTok and elsewhere, and many cringed at her moves platformed on the Olympic stage as a representation of hip hop and breaking culture. I come from fucking breaking culture. I wanted to break dance, but my mom wouldn't let me. But damn it, if I didn't stay close near the motherfuckers. How dare you? It's almost like they are mocking the genre, wrote one user on Twitter. I refuse. Some of it was weird to see. Many black viewers in particular called out Lithuanian silver medalist B-girl Nika, legally named Dominika Banovic, for donning a do-rag during each of her battles. Do-rags, once worn by enslaved Africans to tie up their hair for work, are still worn by black people to protect and style their hair. They became a fashionable symbol of black pride in the 1960s and 1970s. In the 1990s and nearly 2000s, also became a popular element of hip hop style. But when worn by those who aren't black, do-rags can be seen as a cultural appropriation. The jackass with the long name and the weird symbol is white, because I ain't saying that name again. An actor, Kevin Fredericks, responded to on Instagram to the dumbass donning the headwear by saying it looked weird to see somebody who don't need it for protective styles or waves to be rocking the do-rag. That's all I knew a do-rag for, was to get the waves. The 17-year-old breaker ultimately won the silver medal after losing in the final to Japan's B-girl Ami Yuasa. For her part, the person with the B name has credited the breakers from 1970s in the Bronx, the OGs, or the original gangsters with a hard ER. That's what this dumbass said. In hip hop, who created the dance for her own success and breaking style. Please don't do that. Please don't. You look like an idiot. You actually look like a cancer. You really look like a cancer patient. That's what you look like. I'm not even gonna lie. That looks weird as fuck. It does look weird. You look like a cancer patient wearing that shit. Ooh, no. It's a huge responsibility to represent and raise the bar every time for breaking because they did an amazing job. Big respect for the OGs and the pioneers that invented all those moves. Without them, it wouldn't be possible, she said. Without them, breaking wouldn't be where it is today. So I'm grateful for them. Just take that shit off your head. That's all I can say. Concerns over losing breaking roots. Friday night slips may have alienated too many new viewers to garner the anticipated response from our Olympic premiere, said Zach Slusser, Vice President of Breaking for Gold USA and USA Dance, in a text message to the Associated Press. We need to change the narrative from yesterday's first impression of breaking as Olympic sport. I did not know that was an Olympic sport. There were significant organizational and governance shortcomings that could have been easily reconciled, but unfortunately negatively impacted breaking's first touching point to a new global audience, because it never was meant for a global audience, jackasses. The challenge for Olympic organizers was to bring breaking and hip-hop culture to a mass audience, including, in other words, you want to commercialize a whole fucking culture. Great, wonderful. Keep doing it. You're already gentrifying everything else. Why not our fucking souls and fucking and techniques and shit? Oh, Lord. Others feared the subculture being co-opted by officials, commercialized, and put through a rigid judging structure when the spirit of breaking has been rooted in local communities centered around street battles, ciphers, and block parties. Hip-hop was born as a youth culture within Black and Brown communities in the Bronx as a way to escape strife and socioeconomic struggles and make a statement of empowerment at a time when they were labeled as lost, lawless kids by New York politicians. Jackasses. Refugee breaker Maniza Talash, or B-Girl Talash, channeled that rebellious vibe by donning a free Afghan women cape during her pre-qualifier battle, a defiant and personal statement for a 21-year-old who fled her native Afghanistan to escape to Taliban rule. Talash was quickly disqualified for violating the Olympics ban on political statements on the field of play. Both American B-Girls were eliminated in Friday's round-robin phase, a blow to the country representing the birthplace. That's a damn shame. Y'all need y'all asses whooped. God dang it. Where did they? Let me tell you the names. So, B-Girl Logistics, legal name Logan Edra, and B-Girl Sunny Choi, both ranked in the top 12 internationally, but came up short of the quarterfinals. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Breaking for Olympics has changed the way that some people are dancing, said Choi, referring to some of the flashier moves and jam-packed routines. Breaking changes over time, and maybe I'm just old school and I don't want to change. I think a lot of people in our community were a little bit afraid of that happening. B-boys take the stage on Saturday to give Olympic breaking another chance at representing the culture. So, oh God, thank God I missed that one. See, this is why I don't watch the damn Olympics that much. What the fuck is that? Ugh. Next thing you know, they're going to have crumping. And I swear to God, that's when I'm just going to stop. I'm done after that. That's all I got to say. I am fucking done after that. But we're going to continue with the better news, at least. At least I ain't got to change my face. I got to fix my fucking computer now. Anyways, let's look into what happened with basketball in the Olympics. Apparently, my mother was watching that earlier, so, whatever. Aja Wilson, U.S. women hold off France to win 8th straight Olympic basketball gold medal. We're doing very good. Very, very good. In Paris, Aja Wilson scored 21 points, and the U.S. women's basketball team survived the biggest challenge of its unprecedented run to 8 straight Olympic gold medals with 67-66 win over France at the Paris Games on Sunday. That had to hurt. No team had been able to push the Americans during this impressive streak of 61 consecutive wins. Only 2 of those victories had been by single digits before the game against France. Would you say divided snakes, 1 bronze, I believe, in mints? Oh, okay, cool. I don't know who that is, but okay. Let's see, where was I? Okay, yes. The 8th straight gold broke a tie with the American men's program that won 7 in a row from 1936 to 1968. The women's victory came less than 24 hours after the U.S. men's team also beat France in the title game. This was the first time in Olympic history that both gold medal games featured the same 2 teams. Damn, that's kind of fucked up. Unlike the men's game, this one came down to the final minute and one last shot by France that was just inside the 3-point line. The Americans were up 67-64 with 3.9 seconds left after Kali Copper hit 2 free throws. I can't read. Oh God. This chick right here, Marine Johans, brought the game up the court to Gabby Williams, who caught the ball just inside the 3-point line and banked in over the outstretched arms of Brianna I ain't saying that name. I ain't never seen an S and R together that made a sound. Like Sri Lanka, maybe? For the final margin. I hate you for your name, quite frankly. That's all I can say. There was a brief delay before the official signaled that it was a 2-point shot, which led to the beginning of a celebration and a lot of happy hugs for the Americans and left the French players standing in disbelief as they fell just short. Good for you with that fucked up name. Williams, who finished with 19 points, had hit a deep 3 a few seconds earlier to get France within 1 before Copper's free throws. Whatever. I don't know who is who, but I just know that name pissed me off. But there you go. We won another gold medal. I was desperate for good news. That's all I can tell you. I was goddamn desperate for good news because all that other shit was just too dark. Now, last time I told y'all a huge list of Black-owned companies that could probably help you with almost everything you needed. Well, I felt good about that. So here I'm going to show you another successful business. So here we go, y'all.
Emotional content.
So, how a black woman built $1 billion whiskey company inspired by a slave. Sometimes what makes a brand special is not just the product, but the story behind it. For example, when looking at Uncle Nearest, a whiskey brand, the company was created not only because CEO Fawn Weaver had a love for whiskey, but also because she was curious about the story of a slave in Lynchburg, Tennessee. I fucking hate the name. I really hate the name of that place already. What the fuck is on that lady's head? God dang it. That looks weird as hell. Just last month, Weaver released. Now, why would you put her name in lowercase? That's just rude. Weaver released a book that goes deep into the story of how this enslaved black man influenced the creation of one of America's beloved whiskey brands, Jack Daniels, and in turn inspired her to create one of her own. While it was initially thought that Daniel learned distilling from a man by the name of Dan Call, it turned out that Nearest Green, one of Call's slaves, is the man who taught Daniel everything he knew. In the 1967 book, Jack Daniel's Legacy by Ben A. Green, Call is quoted as stating, "Uncle Nearest is the best whiskey maker that I know of." The story of Green reached national attention in 2016 after the New York Times published articles on how Jack Daniels had a mission of spreading the word about Green and his influence on their company during their brand's 150th anniversary. One of the people who read the article was Weaver, who has gone on to build up one of the most successful whiskey companies in recent history as the first black woman to be a CEO of a major spirit brand. Uncle Nearest is currently valued at $1 billion. Go ahead, girl. Can you lend me some money? But Weaver isn't just doing it for the money. In her new book, Love and Whiskey, she not only delves even deeper into Green's story and family, she investigates the ways that Daniel ensured that Uncle Nearest's legacy will continue on even years after he's passed. Since Nearest was a mentor, teacher, and friend to someone who would become a legend in the spirit industry. In an interview with Southern Living, Weaver said every generation has had a keeper of this story to make sure the legacy of Nearest Green never died, to make sure this relationship of love, honor, and respect between Jack Daniels and Nearest Green never went away. Well, that's damn good. For this generation, Weaver is the keeper of this story, and she's doing her part to ensure that it's never forgotten. Well, go ahead, girl. 40 goals for divided snakes tied with... What are you? Okay. You on another story. I'm sitting up here talking about a billionaire. Let me see here now. And that's the end of that story. So go ahead, girl. I ain't mad at you. I get tired of reporting these sad stories sometimes. So, sometimes I'm just happy as hell to report something good. Now, let me see here now. All right. So next we got some celebrity news. And then we got a few. Yep. We got a few. Too. I'm going to move that one. Let's get on with this bull first because you know how I do. Oh, Lord. Here we go, y'all. What the hell is that? Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So, wait. Kanye West just blamed his ignorant 2022 anti-Semitic comments on what? Yeah, he's going to cause stuff. What happened to his face, please? Will somebody please tell me why his face is so huge? I don't get it. I just don't. It's not a truly wild day on the internet if Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West, isn't going viral for something. And that's exactly the case once again, thanks to, or no thanks, depending on how you feel, to a newly released podcast interview between the aforementioned artist and a far-right political pundit, Candace Owen. Oh, God, this jackass here. I wish she would just go shut up and sit down somewhere and go talk to some white folks because she need to get the hell on. She keep thinking she got an invite to the damn She keep thinking she got an invite to the cookout and she don't. She really don't. While the interview took place back in 2022 during a time when West was going off randomly on social media every now and then and other god dang, let me try that again. During a time when West was going off randomly on social media every now and then and otherwise fading back into silence, it seems the two managed to find some time to sit down with each other to discuss everything from Jay-Z and Beyonce, Planned Parenthood, and most notably his tirade of anti-Semitic tweets from the time period. Oh, good grief. This guy's on my fucking nerves. Ever since, I don't know, he just lost it. When his mom left the world, he lost it. And he ain't been right since. As previously reported by The Root in October 2022, West nearly destroyed his career and reputation with a series of anti-Semitic rants on social media. He played up offensive stereotypes about Jewish people and said he planned to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, which nobody understood. This in turn resulted in the dissolution of his partnership with Adidas and Gap, among other backlash. Well, shit, I never shopped at Gap. The power rapper would later come back around and apologize for it, writing in a since deleted Instagram post, "I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for any unintended outbursts caused by my words or actions. It was not my intention to hurt or demean you, jackass." Yes, it was. "And I deeply regret any pain I have caused." No, you don't. "I am committed to starting with myself and learning from this experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding in the future. Your forgiveness is important to me, and I am committed to making amends and promoting unity. Your shoes still are ugly, sir." That's all I have to say. Now, however, in the newly released interview footage with Owens, we now know what fueled his rants in the first place: alcohol. Okay, I hate when people do that shit. I really do. Don't y'all know that you, not all the time, but most of the time, motherfuckers that are drunk are usually saying their innermost thoughts. So this doesn't make it any better. It actually makes it worse. "I was definitely drinking when I put up the DEFCON tweet," he explained to Owens. "You know whose I want to say alcohol had inside me? Hennessy. Hennessy, it turns us gray. Literally, the demons come in." Yo ass still did it though. You still did it. When asked why he didn't come out and explain that he was drunk tweeting earlier, West shared that he didn't want to discredit or overshadow the message and what he was really saying. The fuck? That didn't explain shit. You just made your situation worse. Am I reading this wrong? What the fuck were you saying? You didn't want to discredit what you were saying, sir. Everything you were saying was wrong. Everything you were saying was not right. It was wrong. Sir, you need to go somewhere, sit your ass down, and don't talk to nobody no fucking more. We are tired of you, yay. Go sit your ass down and get over your mother's passing properly, because obviously there's some shit that's still there and you need fucking help. Your ass is possibly allegedly addicted to certain things. I don't know why you would go to a dentist that looks like that. Have y'all seen Kanye's dentist? That shit is scary. He's got tattoos where hair should be. I can't tell where the hair in the tattoo started. This dude charges him supposedly, allegedly, fucking $50,000 a month to get him on that shit that MJ got hooked on, that nitrous shit. That's what I just heard, allegedly. All I gotta say is, dude, seriously, I would not go to a dentist that look like that. Fuck you. I care about my teeth, but not that damn much. Shit. That motherfucker right there looked like he would cut your neck while you sleep. I'm just saying. I am just saying. But anyways, we're gonna continue in the it's kind of a half and half, because she is a celebrity, but at the same time, this is considered a health situation. So let's check this out. Here we go.
Emotional content.
So, Tawanda Braxton discusses alopecia diagnosis, says being bald is amazing as long as you don't cause as much drama as some of your sisters have. I am so sick of your little sister. Damn, they look alike. When We TV rebooted reality series Braxton's debuted on Friday, August 9th, Tawanda Braxton will bring new transparency to her experience with her hair loss. I have alopecia and I'm just wearing it out loud and proud, Braxton told People magazine at the Braxton's premiere at Atlanta's West Side Cultural Arts Center on Thursday. Being bald is amazing. The actress producer had sported a bald look for several months, having shaved her head in solidarity with her late sister Tracy, who unalived of esophageal cancer in 2022. As Braxton shared in a revealing conversation with Black American Web in July, the look served a dual purpose, as initially she didn't want everybody to know she also had alopecia. Yeah, he is. I always knew that my hair was different, she explained. I always knew that it was something. I had a whole bunch of cowlicks growing up my hairline. My hairline was like here, and then it would grow back. Braxton spent years camouflaging her thinning hair with styling and wigs, even hiding her self-diagnosis of alopecia from her fiance, Sean Hall, who initially shaved her head. Braxton was ultimately compelled to share her condition while planning the launch of her new scalp and skincare line. Upon disclosing her hair loss to Hall, he urged her to see a dermatologist for a formal diagnosis. She said, I have alopecia, so yeah, I have alopecia, said Braxton, explaining that getting the diagnosis from the doctor made it real. I felt relieved, she recalled. It was like, okay, I hate being right about that, but I was right about that, people reported. Affecting approximately 2% of people worldwide, alopecia is hair loss that typically emerges in the first 40 years of life, but sometimes as early as childhood. The condition, which can be hereditary or non-hereditary and occurs across genders, can cause partial or patchy hair loss anywhere on the body. While widely considered incurable in some cases, hair may regrow and fall out again in intervals that occur throughout a person's life. According to the American Academy of Dermatology Association, people reported Black women are particularly susceptible to traction alopecia, a form of the condition that can be triggered or exacerbated by styling techniques such as braids, chemical treatment, and more. There are so many different types of alopecia, Braxton noted, urging those experiencing hair loss to seek a proper diagnosis. It's important for you to find out which one you have. I have no idea. Honestly, I need to go check that out. Anyways, in addition to well-known faces like Jada Pinkett Smith and Representative Ayanna Pressley, Democrat from Massachusetts, who have helped bring conversations about alopecia into the mainstream, Braxton is not the first of her family to showcase bald beauty. In recent years, sisters Tamar Braxton and Toni Braxton have also made headlines for their respective big chops. However, along with sharing the nuance of her late sister's story, Braxton promises to bring her own hair journey to the screen in The Braxtons. For everyone else who's going through the journey, it's okay, and your hair does not define who you are, she told People on Thursday. I'm going to tell you right now, I got an ignorant ass uncle. That's the motherfucker who taught me the word soup cooler, redneck, crack. I didn't know none of these words until I met this damn man. This motherfucker told me, because I did the big chop when I was like 22. And a lot of shit happened at 22. Fuck. Anyways, when I was 22, I did the big chop. And this motherfucker told me men don't want a woman with the same thing as them. They want to fill their face through long hair, not the same thing they got. And I'm just like, you motherfucker, fuck you. My curls were cute. And the back of my hair laid down in fucking waves. So you can kiss my ass. Anyways, needless to say, like I said, ignorant uncle. The affirmation echoes Braxton's message in July. You don't have to walk in shame. You can walk long and strong and walk in your greatness, not having hair. The Braxtons returns to WeTV on August 9th, which was 2 days ago. So if you saw it, let me know. If not, let me know. I don't really like I don't like watching celebrity shows, reality shows. So real talk, I really don't care. Real talk, I really don't. But anyways, we're still going on with what the hell did I find here? What story was this? Oh, I went into a whole nother story. I hate when websites do that. I want one story on one page. I don't need four of them. But anyways, we're going to continue into the health thing. Here we go. So if you don't know this girl, let me go ahead and pull this up. This was reported 2 days ago. U.S. Olympian Ariana Ramsey is so amazed by free healthcare in the Olympic Village. She's joining the fight for universal healthcare. Yes, we really do need it. Shit, we need it. God dang. I could have been had treatment a long time ago. Anyways, you know you're an American abroad when a public amenity amazes you. Just ask U.S. women's rugby player Ariana Ramsey, who after becoming a bronze medalist alongside her team, has been documenting her time receiving not just free food and chocolate muffins, but free healthcare in Paris Olympic Village. You gonna need it if you playing goddamn rugby. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Shit, that is football without the padding. The fuck are you? Anyways, since arriving in the village, Ramsey has received a free of charge pap smear, dental work, and an eye exam. Why would she share this with people? The experience has also been so impactful that she declares she's joining the fight for universal healthcare in her country. The fact that I'm so excited to be getting free dental is crazy, she said in a video, with the caption declaring her free healthcare advocate. Her a free girl. Yeah, whatever. This is going to be my new fight for action. Free healthcare in America, period. Great. Wonderful. Did they misspell? Okay. If somebody doesn't know how to do titles, that's all I'm going to say about that shit. Well, at the eye doctor, the Bridgeport, Pennsylvania native was shocked and impressed by the selection of free eyewear offered. Americans need to do better with their healthcare system because there's no way why me and an American why me, an American girl, should be so amazed by free healthcare, she said in later video. Do you realize that the Canadians have that too? This is ridiculous. Some of her international followers in the comments couldn't believe her shock either. She added, that's what a lot of people are saying in the comments. But like, it is what it is. We don't have free healthcare in America. No, the hell we don't. And if that jackass gets in there, a whole hell of a lot of us ain't gonna have any healthcare. Many in the comments were amused, even making jokes about how in America you have to be an Olympian in order to receive free healthcare, and that is so sad. While free healthcare has been standard at the Olympics since 1932, affordable and free healthcare is anything but standard in the U.S. It often surprises those outside of the country to learn that the U.S. still works under a privatized insurance system that forces many to pay for health insurance through an employer. Who the hell you telling? I still owe some fucking money because they dropped my ass during a medical leave. Trying to figure out how to get that money back. Government options remain expensive with out-of-pocket costs and lackluster treatment for many, not to mention the recent shuffling of members to long-held programs like Medicaid. Being a Black woman, Ramsey also has to consider how Black people have historically and continually been systematically disenfranchised from quality healthcare in this country. I'm so sick of hearing that word, but it's so damn true. While in Paris, Ramsey has become something of an overnight Olympic internet celebrity. She has been keeping her followers updated on all her goings on, including meeting Snoop Dogg early on, food reviews, other sporting events she's checking out, and behind the scene details. Well, that's very cute. In another video posted this week, she exclaims about having been recognized from her TikTok outside of the Olympic Village. LOL, I'm the healthcare girl. It's official, she wrote in the caption of the video. And once again, I said, that's cute. That's very cute. Lovely. Great for you. I wish you the best. But don't count on it because the pharmacy, Big Pharma, is not about to let go of that money. I'm going to tell you right now. And there's a lot of people that would rather we all croak before they let go of their money. That's all I got to say about that. But anyways, we still talking about health. So I'm not sure if you heard about this. My mom told me about it a while back, and then I heard it on the news. But here's an update about it. Third person unalive in listeria outbreak tied to boar's head deli meat. Please stay away from that shit right now. We really shouldn't be eating processed food anyways. But this was reported 2 days ago. That's the fucking culprit right there. Gross. Ew. Looks like a turd. Anyways, 3 people have now unalived in a listeria food poisoning outbreak linked to Boar's Head deli meats, federal food safety officials announced Thursday. And the overall number of people sickened rose to 43. Ew. Glad I didn't get any. The additional unaliving happened in Virginia, the CDC said in the news released Thursday. The other 2 unalivings were in New Jersey and Illinois. The CDC also said 9 more cases were reported since July 31st. Release about the outbreak, which started in late May. Yeesh, my mom told me about it in May. Boar's Head recalled 7 million pounds of deli meat on July 30th, expanding an initial recall on July 25th after a liverwurst sample collected by health officials in Maryland tested positive for listeria. The CDC said Thursday that a New York health official tested a liverwurst sample and confirmed the same strain of listeria. What the fuck happened? The recall includes more than 70 products, including liverwurst, ham, beef, salami, and bologna. I hate bologna. Made at the company's plant in Jarrett, Virginia. I hate seeing that person in the do-rag. It looks so stupid. Boarhead already faces 2 lawsuits over the outbreak, one in Missouri court and the other a class action suit in federal court in New York. The meat was distributed to stores nationwide, as well as the Cayman Islands, the Dominican Republic, Mexico, and Panama. Consumers should not eat the recalled meats and should discard them or return them to the store for a refund. Listeria bacteria can survive and grow in the refrigerator. So officials say people who had recalled products should thoroughly clean and sanitize the fridge to prevent contamination. Please do. The CDC estimates 1,600 people a year get listeria food poisoning, and about 260 of those people unalive. The most common symptoms include fever, muscle aches, and fatigue, though infections may also cause confusion and convulsions. Infections are most dangerous for people older than 65, people with weak immune systems, and pregnant women. Oh, Lord. Symptoms may not appear for weeks after eating contaminated meat. So please consider if you've had some of that damn meat. Seriously, it's scary as hell. Now, as per usual, we're going to get into the weird ass news. But before we do that, let's go on with my commercial one more time. And I will personally ask y'all, if you like what I'm doing and you enjoy it, I'm going to keep doing it regardless if you don't. But if you do like it, it would really help me if you liked, shared, and just like subscribe to me. You know, I hate losing people because I eventually want to meet or associate with at least 50% of the people who have subscribed to me. I would love to talk to all of y'all, real talk. So if you do like what I'm doing, please hit the like button. Share my content, check out my other content, really, because I do comedy as well. Actually, it's more of real life stuff, but people keep laughing at it. But anyways, you know, it would really make me happy and it would really bring up my day because I've been going through it. But anyways, if you know, you know. Here we go with the commercial, y'all.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little thing, say that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, we're back. And here goes this weird shit. So, kangaroo escaped from prison in Czech Republic. Finally, it's not an escaped animal in the U.S. Because, damn it. What the hell is a kangaroo doing in the Czech Republic? Damn. They get everywhere, huh? So I'm not showing you the video because, like I said, my internet sucks. So this was reported 2 days ago, too. Police in the Czech Republic are on a trail of an unusual fugitive that escaped from prison near Prague. A kangaroo. Why is he in the prison? I thought y'all were playing around and you were talking about like zoo, but you really mean a prison? Because y'all said that twice now. Authorities said 2 kangaroos escaped Saturday from the jail in Girish, southeast of the capital, but one of the marsupials later returned on its own. You are a dumbass marsupial. Prison representative Marquetta, not going to say your last name, said the other kangaroo remains on the loose days later and police are searching the area. The representative, urged members of the public not to attempt to approach the kangaroo and to instead contact police if it is spotted. I just want y'all to remember, some of them damn kangaroos are really like beefy, very, very strong looking bastards. That's all I want y'all to know. Very beefy, and they look like they would lay a human out. So yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were y'all. I'm just saying. But anyways, the prison is home to other animals, including rabbits, llamas, roosters. They are part of a prison program that allows prisoners nearing the ends of their terms to learn skills, including farming and animal husbandry, as a form of therapy. I don't know what I know what one is, but I forgot. So I really don't want to think about it. But yeah, that's it for the news. Real talk, I've been thinking more and more. I might, like I said, I might not have a roof over my head in the next few weeks. I might have to stay with some people, and I'm not sure if I'll still be able to do this podcast. So I might go on a small hiatus. If I do apologize. I'll try to put out material when I can. But that's just what's happening in this world. Rent's going up. I can't afford it, and I'm trying to find a place to stay. And it's just not happening like I'm hoping it to be. So if worst comes to worst, you might not see me for a little while. I'm just letting y'all know. And if you don't, please don't forget me. I will be back. That's all I got to say about that. So with that in mind, I got to get a few things done. Like I said, I took my braids out, so it's wash night. My hair will look like this in the morning. But right now it looks a hot mess. I gotta wash my hair, and then I gotta go try that dish out. I'm hoping that those gizzards are like really tender by now. I've had it on low. I had it on high for about 2 hours, but then I put it on low for the rest. So yeah, that shit's been cooking for over 24 hours. Real talk. And them damn potatoes, I'm a little worried because they haven't been mushed up not once. And I have gone in there and stirred it several times. So yeah. So that's what's going on there. If you care for me, pray for me. Hopefully something will come through, and I'll still be able to give you this good news, this woke news. This is actually what woke is, okay? I'm keeping you in the know of what's going on around us. That's what woke is. And anybody that tells you different, they don't know what the fuck, where the hell it came from. That's all I gotta say about that. But with that being said, I love y'all, and if not for y'all, I would be nothing. So once again, don't forget me. If I get a little emotional in the next few weeks, it's probably because, yeah, I might have to go on a hiatus. And I will miss you guys. You give me therapy, you give me strength, and I really will be disappointed if I can't continue to bring these news to you that you might have missed. You might already know it, but I like to think that if you missed it, I'm catching you up. So with that in mind, love you and good night. Here goes the outro, y'all.
I can't stay. No, I always got to go. Playing house, this ain't home with my soul. All the way, I can't stay. No, I always got to go. Playing house, this ain't home with my soul. All the way.